this video, I am going to be attempting to make an entire comic from start to finish. From storyboard, scripting, character design, line art, coloring, everything from start to finish in 3 days. I know it's going to be a really difficult challenge, but honestly, I feel like I'm the kind of person who doesn't do anything if there's not a deadline.
Then maybe your lazy ass should have gotten up and actually done something.
So hopefully this will make me finally make my first comic. Hey you lovable scamps, this is Broke Weirdo and welcome to this channel. This channel is all about doing random things for fun and hopefully learning something new. So the idea of the video today, as you've already seen, is to try to make my own comic in 3 days. Why 3 days? Because I need deadlines to finish work. If I don't have that pressure over my head, I don't do anything. I wanted to make a comic ever since I was a kid. I don't know if any of you grew up watching Arthur. There was this one episode where they made this like comic and all of them are fighting about which comic they want to make, and then they all like try to work it out, and like the point is I wanted to make my own comic ever since I've watched that episode, but being the lazy bum that I am, I've never even gotten started. Like, I have all of these amazing ideas in my head, in this huge head of mine. But when it comes to actually putting the idea onto pen and paper, and in the case of, I guess, digital art, pen and computer, I'm very lazy. So, recently I found out there's something called a comic competition.
What are you saying? Literally.
I know I've been living under a rock. How could I not know that this was a thing? I don't know. I just didn't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. But as soon as I found out this is like a thing that actually exists, I was like, this is going to be kind of an excuse for me to make my first comic. So I started going online and looking for competitions that are still accepting entries. Most of them were already over, which is understandable, I guess. I don't know by which logic it's understandable, but I don't know. So I found this competition on Tapas, which is Tapas. I don't know. I found this competition on Tapas. I don't know. Tapas. Like I'll call it Tapas. So I found this competition on Tapas with the collaboration with Kickstarter, and so that's the competition I thought I could participate in, because the rules and regulations and the contest entry requirements seemed simple enough. Because like the other competitions I looked at, they were like really like professional manga competitions, and since this is going to be my first comic ever, I did not want to put myself through that much of a challenge, since I'm already putting myself through the challenge of doing it in 3 days. I don't think it's even humanly possible to do 48 pages in 3 days. So let's stick to 10 pages, because that was the upper limit. So I think it was between 1 and 10 pages, but I think like 10 pages is a good number, so that seems manageable to me. So this part of me talking is obviously being filmed after I've gone through the entire comic, like making it and the entire process of it. There are some parts that I shot like in between the process, but otherwise when I'm here talking to you, that means that the comic has been finished. This is after all of the process has been done. And going through like making the comic and seeing like how time consuming things were and how many details needed to be put into the video, I realized that it would be better if I made this video like a 3-part video instead of like an entire long 1-hour video that no one would watch. No depressive thoughts. So yeah, so I'm going to be dividing the video into 3 parts. So the first 2 parts will be about day 1 and day 2, and the third part is a little bit of a different one. It's about something different. And I will be uploading them weekly, like one video and then a week after another video. And that will hopefully also help the algorithm because I haven't posted in, I guess, almost a month. Anyway, let's move on to the video. Now, since the challenge is to make the entire comic in 3 days, my idea in my brain is dividing it as like day 1, I want to do the script, the storyboard, and the character design. Day 2, I wanted to do the line art for the like clean line art for the entire comic, all 10 pages. And third day should be coloring. Hopefully. Well, I guess I can't say hopefully because I already know what happened. But you'll find out soon. Now, since this video is already going to be much of a challenge, I didn't want to make it more complicated than it needed to be. So that means I didn't want to make this comic, or I guess the art style of the comic, anything elaborate, anything with a lot of detail, because detail takes time and we don't have that. Like, in total, there's 72 hours, and I don't plan to work more than 10 or 12 hours a day. So we have in total, I guess, 36 hours max. And if we spend like 12 hours putting in like tiny details, that's like 1/3 of the time gone. And we have so many things to do. So I definitely not putting any elaborate details in this comic at all. It's going to be like simple, I guess, cartoonish in a way. Because animated cartoons are really simple and simple. That is the essence of this video. I am also sacrificing backgrounds. Like, I'm being honest. I put in 0 effort in those backgrounds. Most of the backgrounds are just colored, like monochromatic, monotone. No, monotone is for the voice. So singular colors. Most of the backgrounds are literally singular colors with like the multiply layer on it. Also, a really important point is that I'm not putting any dynamic poses. Well, not any. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 of them, but I'm not like focusing on poses and like really interesting perspectives or anything, because 1, I am horrible at perspective. I am very bad at perspective. It's something I really need to improve on. But also because it takes a lot of time to do that kind of drawing. And as we've discussed many times already, time is scarce. And lastly, the 2 last things that I am doing while making this comic is that I am not, like, what's the word? Putting too much dialogue in the comic. I'm going to let the comic art speak for itself, because it's all about showing and not telling, right? That makes me sound like I know what I'm doing. I'd also like, I'm not going to put in any lore or anything in the comic because it's a one-shot 10-page comic. So hopefully you guys can understand what the concept is. Although I will explain it in the video. Probably I've already explained it or I'm going to explain it. So don't worry. So that is all for my tips for now. If I have more coming, then I will add them in between the video. But for now, this is the general game plan for this comic book. So I have my storyline done already. I don't know, like, I was thinking I could read it out. If you are seeing this in the video, I decided to keep it in the video. Or maybe I'll cut it out. I don't know, but just in case, I wanna. So, storyline, name yet to be decided. That's not the name, it's still yet to be decided. I don't know what to name this. I don't know what to name this story. It's like all the names coming to my mind sound so depressing. I don't know what to say. But so here's the story basically. Boy laying on his bed holding a ring, looking sad. Okay, I know that English is not Englishing, but like just like try to picture it. A cardinal comes and swoops the ring. A cardinal is a bird, and I like read online that when a I was about to say cardamom, not cardamom, cardinal. When a cardinal visits you, it's like a loved one who's dead visiting you. So that's why I made like the cardinal symbolism. Is that symbolism? Metaphor? A simile? I don't know. I'm not an author. Don't hold me accountable. So a cardinal comes and swoops the ring. The cardinal flies out of the window. The boy looks down and it's his brother. He runs to him and says, pouting, "You're late." The brother smiles and says, "Sorry, Gumdrop." He crouches down with the ring in his finger and asks, "Do you want to go on an adventure?" The boy excitedly says, "Yes!" The brother claps his hands and both of them have wings. Montage of them having fun. Petting cats, eating ice cream, playing in the river, picking fruit, going into a cave, and then running out because the dragon comes out. Due to the end where they are sitting at a beach, the brother says, "I made your favorite cake." Yeah. Oh, but that's not. Sorry, an alarm. Where was I? Yay, the little brother exclaims and eats the cake. The sun is setting. The brother says, "I have to go now." The little brother grabs the back of his shirt. "When are you coming back?" "I can't come back," the older brother says. "Why not?" the little brother cries. And then there's this weird line that I wrote that I didn't keep in. So I'm not saying it. And then the little brother says, "Then can I come with you?" And the older brother is like, "You can, but not right now. Because someone needs to take care of Mama and Papa, right?" And then the little boy nods. The older brother kisses him on the forehead. And then, "Bye bye, Gumdrop." And then the little brother is, "Bye bye, bye." And bye means big brother in Urdu. That's why. Yeah. I like it. And since I know that the comic is complete, the comic turned out really good too. I hope you guys like it. So first, let's start looking for references. So I'm just going to go into Pinterest. I really hope something weird doesn't show up on this feed. Loading. Okay, it's here. Okay, but yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on screen recording. Let me turn on that. Otherwise, I won't be able to show you guys what I'm seeing on screen. Share. Okay. Here we are. So we have Pinterest open. And for this comic, I wanted to give it like a cartoonish storybook, children's storybook esque style. So let's look for children's storybook illustration. Okay, here. Ooh, these are nice. These are really cute. Oh, I love this, sort of colorful, simple looking, but also, of course, I'm sure it's really hard and complex to do. Let me just save this. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, this is really cute. Oh, love this. Oh my god. That is. What the hell? No, no Timu. No Timu. These are. Oh my god. The rendering in this. Like, God. Is this AI? I really hope not. I really hope it's not AI. It looks so cool. It looks so cute. Oh, I love this. Okay. Let's look for more images. Let's go back. I don't want to. Oh, this is so cute. Like the animals. You know what this reminds me of? Gravity Falls. Have you guys seen Gravity Falls? Of course you've seen Gravity Falls. Who has it? Ah, love Gravity Falls. Oh, this is so cute. Am I being too distracted right now? Am I getting. Oh my god. Love this. I like the images that I'm looking at. All of them are basically really different art styles. Really cute, really like beautiful looking art styles, but like I can't make an image look like all of these art styles at the same time. I should really stop. Oh my god, that is so nice. That's so. I should stop wandering. Oh, I remember this movie. Cute. Oh, look at this. Okay, I think I kind of have a general understanding of what I want in an art style. Hmm. These are really cute. I really like this. Like colorful. Oh, look at this image. Are you looking at this image? Like, that is so cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And those yellow, what are they? Puppies? One of them looks like a ferret. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh my god. Is this AI? Better not be AI. I really hope it isn't AI. That's the problem with Pinterest now. Like, you never know. Like, I can't. And I'm not one of those artists who can just look at an image and just tell that it's AI. I just don't have that ability. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, I think that's enough reference images. Let's just take a look at them all, like once, like all of them at once, so we know like what we're the idea. Oh, here's the cardinal. So the wait, I shouldn't say it right now. Like that's for another part. Let's no. So let's just look at all of these reference images. Ignore these pants and stuff. That's for something else. So yeah, like I think we've gotten a general idea of what I wanna do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to like accomplish this in such a short time because I'm sure this takes hours to do, hours and hours and hours, and we just don't have that amount of time. But let's hope we can do something simplified version of this and it'll look nice. Hopefully. Yeah, this is so cute. Maybe like something like this. Like I think this seems like a viable art style for the comic. Like, I think this could be accomplished because it's like simple colors, not a lot of shading, not a lot of texture, and like the art style is really simplified. Yeah, I think like we can like this could be the base art style that we're trying to replicate. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I'm done with writing the story. Now it's time to draw the characters, the character designs, and then do the storyboards. Let me put on my armor. I used to have a glove, but I lost it, so I don't have a glove anymore, so I just use this. Okay. For the storyboarding part, let's move to the computer completely because I think you'd rather look at the drawing than my face. See you there. Now, as we've established from the script, which I hopefully the reading or anything related to the script I still kept in the video, but if it's not there, just in case, there's two characters, the older brother and the little brother. So we're going to design the characters for the little brother and the older brother. So the older brother's name is Fiye, and that's actually what my little sister used to call me when we were kids because she couldn't pronounce my name, I think. So I wanted to keep that cute little detail. Because the story, it kind of feels close to my heart. So I wanted to put like these kinds of elements. And the little brother's name is Gumdrop. And that's basically because I like to call my siblings weird names. And actually, the character design I based a lot on myself and my little brother. And I guess Gumdrop is kind of based on my little brother. So let's start with Gumdrop's character design. Hopefully, it's visible to you. So I gave Gumdrop a really round head and like a round face with big eyes, a tiny little nose, and like very youthful features with like the, I don't know, bowl cut haircut because it like for me it looks very childlike. It gives like a very childlike appearance. So that's why I gave him a lot of childlike features because he is a child. He's 11 years old. So it makes sense that he looks like a child. And he's wearing, which in my opinion is like the classic child, like dress, suit, whatever, a shirt and shorts with sneakers. That's it. The color scheme is based on like the hair is the main component and the rest of the colors I decided based on what would complement his hair. So I gave Gumdrop blue hair, and the reason I gave Gumdrop blue hair is because I gave Fiye red hair, and why I gave Fiye red hair is because the cardinal is red, and I wanted to show that the cardinal is Fiye. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, and basically, so based on the color of his hair, I like decided the color of his shirt, his skin, his eyes, all of it based on what was going well with the hair. And I tried to give it like a very, what's the word? Children book aesthetic. I mean, that was the goal. I don't know how successful I was in that because I've never done like children book art, and I couldn't find like any really good tutorials about what exactly children book illustration artists are doing to make it look like that. But yeah, I tried my best, and hopefully it looks good. So there's some poses, him And there are some expressions there. I like the expressions, like the crying one, the happy one. I think like it's overall it's a good character design sheet in my opinion. Yeah, I think I like this overall, like the character design. I think I like it. And so the next character is, oh my god, the sun. It's so sunny now. I don't know what to do. It's coming inside my eye. No. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad now. But the sun was just hurting my eyes. Where was I? Where was I? Yes. Fiye. Yeah. So the character design for Fiye, I wanted to give him very teenage features because I think he is a teenager when he dies. So like very angular features to make him look like a teenager. He's very long and thin. And since I based Fiye a lot on myself, I gave him like the Pakistani shalwar kameez-esque clothing because that's what I usually like to wear. And I wanted to keep there a good height difference between Fiye and Gumdrop because I wanted to like I wanted you guys to be able to tell when you look at them that they're a few years apart. The age difference in my mind is the same as what is between me and my little brother, which is 8 years. So I think that is what I was going for. And also like the hair is red because as I told already, it's based on the cardinal, the bird. And I think I messed up the color scheme really badly because I wanted the colors to like complement each other. I gave him red hair, but then the red hair, I think the like radiance or whatever, the brightness or like the proper shade of red, it's not the best. It's not going with the rest of the outfit and the skin tone. I could have changed it, but I was too lazy. And coloring takes a lot of time. So I decided not to because literally like doing the character designs for each of them, like I think it took me 3 hours for like just one of them. So like in total I guess like 6 hours for just the character design. And that goes to my next point, which is that day one was over and I did not do the storyboard because I was way too tired. Like with the scripting, the research, the references, the character design, I think I easily spent 10 hours that day and I was so tired. So tired. And I decided to go to sleep. Have dinner and go to sleep because I was so tired. I know this did not have the best start, and but I do think it's not because I was lazy. I think it's because I bit off more than I could chew for day one. I underestimated how long it would take to do the character designs, which is why I ended up not being able to do the character designs on time. But I think like day two went better than day one, so it's not that bad. Don't worry. Overall, I think it was still a productive day. Like we found references, we did the storyboarding. No, we didn't do the storyboarding. We did the storyline. We did the script. We got our general idea out there, and yeah, we did the character designs. I think that's still a lot of work that we were able to accomplish today, and I would like to congratulate myself for putting that much effort in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like to dedicate this award to my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my other sister, my fish, my laptop, my drawing tablet, my pen. Final conclusions. What have I learned? Things are not as easy as they seem. Do not overestimate your abilities. And also, have fun. Enjoy the process. Try learning different things. Hopefully, we can do some really more like fun stuff in day 2. I hope you all watched and enjoyed the video, and we'll come back for day 2. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, subscribe, please, please. No, I'm not going to beg. Love you. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, world.